Somebody's asked for a lesson on a tune called Otan, Yera, Mana, which means when your mother grows old. It's usually played on Mother's Day, so it's dedicated to mothers. The instrument's tuned to G, D, A. That's G. That's D. That's A. I'll play it first. So I'll try and, I'm not sure, I don't think I'll be able to do the whole tune in this video, so I'm just going to do probably the first part. I'll see how I go. I probably can only do about 15 minutes. If anybody wants the continuation, they can leave a comment and I can do another part. So starting with the backward bow movement on the second finger on the low-pitched chord, only touching the low-pitched chord. So backward and forward. So that's a backward bow. I'll pan out a bit and you'll see the bow movement as well. But okay, so that's backward, forward. Okay, just playing just with your second finger on the low pitched chord and only playing the low pitched chord with your bow. And then we're going to move the second finger from the low pitch to the middle. So it's backward, forward. And then backward with the second finger only touching the middle chord, and our bow is only touching the middle chord. As I've mentioned a number of times, there's only a very slight curve on the bridge, so playing the middle chord, sometimes it's hard to play just the middle chord. You might hear a bit of the high pitched and low pitched. See how you go. Close enough's probably good enough. And then we're going to go straight over and drop the first finger on the high pitched chord. That's backward, forward. That's back. And then swivel over, drop the first finger on the high pitched chord. So practice that till you get it right. I'll pan out so you can see the bow movement. So each time you're moving over, you're swiveling the instrument. You're not moving your bow, even though I am, just so I can show the movement. Just swivel the instrument ever so slightly so that you can play the middle and then the high pitched chord. So once you've done that, so that last one is forward and back. So we're playing that last one forward and back, finishing back. Now the next bit we're going to drop. The way I do it is I just drop all the fingers, or you can just move them down. So it, now you can either get that sound by trailing the first finger and dropping each finger as you go, or if you don't want to do that, you can do that. I mean, the only real sound you're getting is the fourth finger. But because it's sort of hard to, it's such a quick movement from here to here, if you keep connection with your palm to the instrument, I find it's better to move down with your fingers with this pressure on there, so you've got good control. You can come down a lot easier. So there's good pressure against your palm by keeping your fingers down against the strings. So this is the instrument, I can just lift it. Whereas if you're going to do... So you're sort of letting go of the tension and trying to come down here, you're losing a bit of control of the instrument. Okay? So you're going to find that getting that last, because you're coming down quite fast, be prepared to make a very slight adjustment to get that right. See there, I went too far and I came back up. The quicker you get to readjust, the less likely it is for other people to hear that little mistake, if you want to call it. So it's starting with a backward bow movement. Whoops. So good placement between your legs allows it to swivel. Good contact, bit of pressure on your hand, keep good control of the instrument, allows you to swivel it, and it also allows you to come down. Okay, so once you get there, the next bit, now I'm going to, because I'm finishing back and I want to start back again, I'm going to lift my bow, come forward, and then without touching anything, and come back again. I'll show you in a minute with the, when I pan out. So we're going to forward, come back. So while we're still here, so here we're going to lift the fourth and the third, and we're going to just keep the first and second finger grounded on the high pitched chord. Backward, forward, back, we're going to drop the fourth, and then we're going to come up and do. Playing the high pitched chord here. You can play a bit of the middle if you want. You can play the middle as well, but it sounds a bit better when you're playing mostly the high pitched chord with this one. So I'll show the bow movement. And then, as I said, come forward. Finishing forward allows us then to do the same thing because you're playing this twice. So you're playing that twice, so when you're finishing forward, it allows you to come back. So I'll show you. So come forward without any... Lift the bow up, come forward, and then start again. Here it's fourth, second, first, only touching the high. Okay, so once you get there, I'll do that one more time. That's forward, and it allows you to come back to do that twice. So you do that twice. The next bit is the hardest. So we're going to come a lot further down now. So usually we're here. We're actually going to come down a bit further. Now the reason I'm using my second and third and not my third and my fourth is because from habit there actually is a tremble here on the fourth, but I'm not going to show the tremble because I'm going to keep this as basic as possible. So there is a tremble there, but we're not going to do it. So what we're going to do is so again, starting back, forward, back, forward, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. finishing forward. So it's 3 times, but finishing forward. And then we're going to lift the third. Again, same thing as we did before, 4th, 2nd, 1st. So in the context of the song, just so we don't lose track of the song as well, it's... I'll do the next bit now, but that's how it goes in the tune. So it's... there is another lifting of the bow, so we're starting backward there, and again you can keep your fingers there and slide them down. Again, you get good control, better control of the instrument. So that's a backward. That last bit, that's forward, starting back, that's forward, and then we're going to lift it, and we're going to come forward. I'll do that here, so it's... That's forward, and we're going to start forward, come back and then stop. And then it's... And I'm going to come back, this is the next bit that I'm going to show, so starting forward, forward, it allows us to come back. Now here we're going to just use the 2nd and the 3rd instead of coming down. Use the 2nd and the 3rd and drop the 4th. So it's 2nd and the 3rd, then the 4th. And then 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'll do it one more time. Okay. Now the next bit is... I'll just do a little bit of that. So it's... Now finishing forward, starting back, just using the first 2 fingers. Again, well, these are always on the high pitched chord. finishing back. I might leave it there. So the second part I'm not going to do in detail because the video is getting too long. So if you want me to show you the second part, just leave a comment below and I'm happy to do so. Please give it a like and leave a comment if you found it helpful. Thanks for watching.